Well, they are 16-31.
Wait, he said playoffs?
Yeah.
Don't be making that face, Chuck.
His agent posted something too.
His agent?
Yeah, and he was saying like he was taking issue with the Eastern Conference coaches and saying, look, this is a player, Bradley Beal, who stuck with this team, didn't jump ship despite the fact he knew it was going to be a tough year, and he could have easily gone somewhere else, been on a different team, have a season like this, and automatically he's an all-star.
You mean the agent who let him take the most money so he can get the biggest cut? He's not in a position. First of all, the Wizards are 15-31.
Now 16-31.
16. Listen, Bradley Beal is a good player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they basically got the same record as the Knicks and the Cavs. But my point is, his agent can't complain. If he was worried, like he took the maximum extension to know they were going to stink. So he took the most maximum money he was going to get also.
Okay, but if I'm not mistaken, there's a starter on the All-Star team that's 12-36.
Trae Young,
but that's voting.
The fans voted that.
Doesn't matter. He's still also. So
fans, media, and player vote.
It's not just one vote, Shaq.
Okay, but we can't talk about records all the time. Trae Young records 12-36. Bradley Beal should have been in. So just say he got snubbed. That's all you got to say.
No. We're not saying it, Shaq. We're saying Bradley Beal probably could have been an All-Star, but it wasn't just this last vote. It was media, fans, and coaches.
But I'm just saying, you're over there talking about, he's good, he's averaging point, but he's only 15-36. You got a starter that's 12-36. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think that I agree that Bradley Beal should have been in.
That's it.
Close or in the All-Star game.
He putting up.
But this is why, Shaq. But if there's a 12-man roster, because of his record, the team he's on,
you ain't making no sense.
They're 11 or 12. He's the 11th or 12th pick. He's not the 6th pick
I didn't say to make it. He should be on the
You know what I mean? But I'm saying, so
based on his numbers,
so to me, it came down to him or Kyle Lowry. Like, are you going to put Kyle Lowry on a team at 33-14?
That's what it came down to,
Shaq. Or you're going to put in him who's killing the league individually.
His numbers are way better than Kyle Lowry.
That's what I'm saying. And it is very rare, and we talked about it in the pregame show when we announced it. Two players averaging 28 or more and not make it at the All-Star break. Dick Barnett in 66.
Oh, yeah, and World B.
And World B.
No, I'm saying, and what did Zach LaVine average?
Because look,
he's 25.
He's averaging 25 a night.
But look,
Zach LaVine, and they won 19 games, and he's averaging 20. I get it.
Y'all keep trying to trick the system talking about team records. All-Star is an individual accomplishment.
No, it's not.
It is.
No,
All-Star. It is All-Star player, not All-Star team.
No,
Cut it out, Chuck. Stop it.
Shaq,
come on. No, ain't no Shaq nothing. All-Star player.
Okay,
the dude putting up All-Star-like numbers. I don't care what his record is. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, the only point we're making is Bradley Beal is a hell of a player. But if you're sitting in there as a coach, the fans, they're going to do what they do. The media, they're going to do what they do. But as a coach, I'm assuming this, and it's been proven. Hold on, brother. Just listen to me. Let's play the quiet game. Just listen.
He's playing the quiet game.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If I'm these coaches, you know what they're doing. They're sitting there like, okay, we're going to see who's winning on our last few picks. There's no doubt in my mind it came down to Lowry and Bradley Beal. And they said, Toronto's winning, the Wizards is not. It was that simple.
Is Lowry putting up All-Star numbers as an individual
20 points
player?
a game?
That ain't All-Star. Stop it. Come on now.
I have a question for you, Shaq. I do have a question for you. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I just have a question.
He as an individual putting up All-Star numbers.
I'm not saying that you're right or wrong. I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Do you think that is much more difficult and much more meaningful when you play with a great player, let's say playing with you? Guy putting up 21 a night, let's say, playing with you, and your team is winning and second in the West. It's much more those 21 is much more significant because also I'm playing with a great guy. So the numbers sometimes could be – that's what they were looking at. No one's saying that Bradley Beal couldn't do the same thing if he was on the Toronto Raptors. But we're saying those significant 20 points are helping wins too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah, they look at it and say, okay, why is this team doing what they're doing? Because this guy and this guy are all-stars.
You don't think those 20 points are more valuable, though, Jack?
What?
You don't think those 20 points that Kyle is doing is just as valuable as his 25?
He's always been doing it, but he's not putting up all-star-like numbers.
Because he's on a better team.
Stop it. He's the 1-2 of the one. He's the one of the 1-2 punch on that team.
But no, I'm saying Kyle Lowry's on a better team.
He always but Kyle Lowry always got the ball. He only averages 20 points. That's not all-star-like numbers.
While we're on,
I just want to say one thing, Shaq. The Toronto Raptors had the second best record in the Eastern
You
Conference.
keep talking about teams. All-Star is for a singular person.
No, it's not.
It's Charles Barkley had all-star-like numbers. They don't say Phoenix Suns. They say Charles Barkley as an individual had all-star Hall of Fame-like numbers.
So you think if someone from the Sacramento Kings,
If he was averaging 35, yeah. He should get a
Minnesota,
No, you're wrong.
Golden
Yes,
State,
I'm not
if they
wrong.
won Golden State, somebody having 23, 44.
I didn't say
Golden
20,
State.
not 23, 28. Dick
I'm not.
Barnett
Hey,
numbers.
listen,
I didn't say 20.
his numbers
23.
are right
Thank you.
there.
Okay, I got a
wouldn't
fair.
have been
I got a fair.
But I'm just saying, I
Shaq,
understand.
Kenny, I want both of y'all to answer this question. This is a very fair comparison. Who do you think deserved to make the All-Star team more, Bradley Beal or Devin Booker?
Well, that's two different conferences.
Wait, I'll just ask you because they're averaging the same amount of points.
You are, but I'm
sticking
up for my guy in the East.
We're not trying. We're not.
You should be sticking up for Devin Booker. That's what you should be doing.
But
He's averaging 28.
But I said
he's a hell of a player,
he is a hell of a player.
And-
but he
and-
gets penalized because the team is no good.
and he's putting up all-star-like numbers.
He is, but I'm saying he got penalized.
I always thought.
It's a very fair question I ask you.
You're right.
I would say that they are both putting up numbers that make you go, forget their record because they're doing it. But then I still can't penalize
Lowry.
somebody
Because we would be having this
I can't
discussion.
bring out Rudy
Well, don't call it the All-Star game.
Gobert. I can't, or Rudy Gobert on the Jazz and put Devin Booker.
Oh, I got Shaq.
No, listen. We would be having this same discussion if it were the other way, and Bradley Beal and Devin Booker had made the All-Star team, and you're saying, how can you not put a guy?
How can you put Rudy Gobert?
How can you not have Kyle Lowry from the second best record in the Eastern
Lowry's not an
Conference on
All-Star.
there? Yes.